everybody. I'm Cheryl Swift, the Duchess of Rock and Roll, here tonight with the Matt Poss Band, and I have a little story to tell about how I met these guys. So years ago, my friends dubbed me the Duchess of Rock and Roll. I did not name myself that because I was too old to be the princess and not old enough to be the queen yet. So last year, I saw these guys open for Blackberry Smoke, one of my favorite bands in the world. And the next time I saw them, Rob and I might have had libations at the end of the night, I'm not sure. And what I promised Rob was that when I did my first installment of my video blog, that Matt Poss Band would be my first interview, and I kept my word for you. Yes. So, welcome you guys. So, I would like to just ask a few questions. Number one, how was it touring with Blackberry Smoke?
Amazing. Getting to see pros at work, and we learned a lot. They were super nice to us. We gave them a little prize pack at the beginning of the tour, 6-pack of Shiner, and a cooler full of other stuff, and we hit it off immediately. So they were super cool to us, super nice, hang out. It was amazing.
Brett actually loaned me his beer.
He did? That's so, he's a really generous guy.
He is a generous guy.
I got some of his hair in the deal. So let me ask you guys another question. When you got together, how did y'all meet? Did you grow up together? Did you meet through a band? Like, how did y'all get to know one another? Who wants to take that question?
I will.
All right, great.
The Passalacqua family and a few of us go back a very, very long way. Okay. Rob and I played with a lot of Matt's older brothers, or a few of them, for years, on years. In fact, I even played with his dad a few times.
Really?
Way back. So Matt's the baby of the family, so we're finally on to the baby. So Rob, this is our last one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to have to keep him.
Unless Matt's daughters put a band together.
That'll be Grandpa's band.
That's great. Grandpa's
The Grandpa's band.
That's awesome.
I see what you do.
So we started putting this together, and we got these two on board to help us, and we're very glad we did because they're awesome.
We come as a pair.
Yes.
These two guys have played together for years and years and years, and these two played together for years.
Oh, okay.
So we all decided we'd include Matt.
Yeah.
No, actually,
I get fired nightly.
I was I don't know, about 10, 15 years maybe coming up behind the Poss family, around the same area. And I always remember, man, if I could just be like them boys, because they've got it, And I have 3 brothers, and so I just always thought about us being like them, and I always thought, man, they've just done it, if I could do what them boys have done. And one day, Burch calls me up, and he's like, hey, I'm playing with Matt Poss Band, and they need a keyboard player. I said, what are you talking about? No, it's not me, it's got to be somebody else. But yeah, I was really excited. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to have you guys here tonight in St. Louis. I'm excited to see where you go. I was hoping maybe you could talk about one of your songs, The Man Who Went Up the Mountain. I know that song touches me. I know that other people really love that song, and I was hoping you could talk a little bit about that particular song and how it came to be.
Well, a couple years ago, we got invited to go on a USO tour over to Afghanistan and Saudi Arabia and Kyrgyzstan. Is that how you say it? A bunch of stand. We called it the Stand Tour.
Right.
And we got to go spend 2 weeks over there playing for the troops. And it was an adventure for us, but it touched us in a lot of ways that I wasn't expecting it to. And we got to hear all their stories. They didn't really care about our music, I don't think. They just wanted to talk to somebody from home.
Right.
A lot of Cardinal fans over there. And anyway, it takes like a long time to get home from Afghanistan. How long was that trip? 16 hours or something?
Oh, longer than that.
One flight was 16 hours.
Right.
So there's a lot of time to think and a lot of time to write. When I wasn't sleeping, I was writing, and that song just came very naturally. And anyway, that's basically the story behind it. Just kind of saying, whether you have PTSD or if you're fine, because a lot of them are fine, or they don't all have PTSD, the soldiers, but if you come home, you're changed. There's something different.
Yes, I agree.
There's no getting back to it.
I agree. Well, it's one of my favorite songs that you've written, and when you play it live, I'm always moved to tears, because I know lots of people who have served. Shout out to our military. We love you all. Thank you for serving. And so, anyway, I just feel really, really blessed that I got to meet you guys and hang out, and I'm glad I made that promise to you. That was over a year ago. Actually, it was about a year ago this month. So let me just go around and introduce the band because I didn't do that earlier. Or you can introduce yourselves. How about we do that?
Okay. She didn't know my name. That's what
Well, you go by 36 names, and of course I know your name.
Mike McDevitt. They call me Mac, M-A-C.
Matt Poss.
I'm Rob, Rennier, the drummer.
The drummer.
Jeremy Adam, I like long walks from the couch to the fridge.
Adam Burch, and they call me Adam.
And they call me Adam. Well, I'm thrilled to have you guys here in St. Louis tonight. I can't wait to see your success in the future. And on behalf of the Duchess and her team, we thank you very much.
I think the
Thank
Duchess
you,
group
Duchess.
was-
Group hug, group hug.